Hi, Sparks. Hello, Twilight. Minna Likes Waffles here. Hope you can hear me okay. You see me okay, you hear the game okay, and you see it okay. Welcome back to more Spyro the Dragon. He's just spiffing himself up for us. Alright, we are on the last bit of Spyro the Dragon. We can go to Ripto's Rage after this. Which, I might just make the first video for that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Because that's the Spyro I love the most. Alright though, first we have to do this though, and this isn't gonna be fun. With these finicky epic controls. I'm not the only one who thinks they're weird either. I've talked to other streamers and they say yes, it feels different than the PS1 and 2 era controls. Which is not a good thing. I imagine at some point down the line I will do streams of the Reignited trilogy, but not quite yet. And there he is. I'm not going to worry too much about him. Just get the gems first. He's not necessarily a boss fight, if I'm honest. Unfortunately, there's a couple of thieves in here that have keys. There's one of them. But again, I'm going to focus on the gems first. I suppose that's where you can try to cut him off. Little snot. Just listen to him go. Ow! Okay, I can't just stand there and hope I can catch this guy unawares. Gnasty's gonna be shooting at me. D-bag that he is. And there's no fairies in here. Fairies? Butterflies. I don't know why I want to call them fairies. Alright, so that is the way you can cut them off. Can't really hit me from there, Gnasty. Ow! Apparently he can. Dude! I already have to redo this. Oh, I got to take it over there. There's another effing thief. Oh. Gems first, thief second. Oh, it's not gonna matter. I get hit one more time and that's it for poor Spyro. Look at him mocking me over there. He's such a jerk. No, I'm gonna set your robe on fire. We're gonna watch you burn to death. What happened? He wasn't in the middle of mocking or laughing me, was he? Because I thought he was just sitting there. He literally just stood there and took it. What happened? Dude. That was funny, dude. Okay, you literally can't hurt him. I'm just gonna chill follow him at the moment. Though I hope this isn't one of those things where if you take too long, something resets and you can't follow him anymore. I don't remember if it is or not. But I'm getting the gems first. Either way, I'm probably gonna end up having to do this, though. Because if I fall, and I'm liable to effing fall, Spyro's dead. Like, even if I had Sparks, he's still dead. You can't really get up out of this water. Or whatever it is. It's not really water, is this? Would he just leave the dragon's treasure all over the ground for? Maybe he doesn't have a need for it? Speaking of dragon's treasure, that's running through my head now. What? That wasn't all the treasure? Oh, I guess I do gotta follow him. Probably takes me somewhere else. Oh. Ah! Wait, what? Am I not following you closely enough or something? Oh, F. I gotta be careful how I do that. Oh, I can't really see is the problem. Ah! No! I said it was gonna happen. Now we have to do that all again. I do not like game design such as this. I really, really don't. Hey, I pushed the breathe fire button. Oh, whoopsie. Dude! This is a problem. I really hate this type of thing. Seriously. Oh, Spyro does not effing turn, dude. Got him. You little nuisance. Crap. This door, this door, this door. I hate this. And this right here is why I decided we were doing this a whole new video instead of carrying on with the other video. Eh. Oh, hello. I hate you. Oh, I got him. I bloody hate these things. Okay, let's try this again with more feeling. You're still shooting and you can't even see Spyro. That's not wise. That's really not wise. That's a good way to blow something up that you don't want to blow up, Gnasty. It's like, I want to chase him down really fast, but if I go too quick, that happens. I'm liable to send Spyro to his doom again and have to reset this whole effing thing. I literally get close enough to him sometimes I could breathe fire on his rear end. Is there something I'm missing? Because he's just going in circles. He's supposed to go somewhere else. We're supposed to chase him into somewhere. Hello? I think I'm missing something, guys. But unfortunately, since I'm not streaming, no one can really give me any tips. F-F-F-F-F-F. F-F-F-F-F. I don't want to have to look up what I'm supposed to do here. Although, speaking of that, I did look up guides for The Witcher 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I am supposed to hit him. Okay. Oh, this is the part I was thinking of, by the way. I stopped flying too soon. Developer, can I really say how much this is not a good call? You force the gamer to do the same thing repeatedly every time they fail. It's not fun, it just gets annoying. At least with Ripto's rage and crap, it's a proper boss fight. You actually have to damage the thing and you can't heal. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Gotta say, if something came at me with horns blazing and literal fire, I would be letting go of whatever it is I'm carrying that it wants. I don't care. F that noise. Oh yeah, you can do legit barrel rolls. Hang on, wasn't there a... No. No. I swear there was a button to have a mini-map on screen. Maybe it's in the options. I've never used it, actually. So I do have to breathe fire on his tail. It's proving to be the hardest part of the game so far. Just this bit here, and I guess this explains why we haven't gotten all the treasure in the area. I can't say this much, Gnasty Gnore. You're gonna regret that you didn't turn Spyro to stone too. Just because he's young, don't mean he can't pack a punch. Are you serious? That totally should hit him. I mean, hey, look what he does in New Beginning, Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon. He takes on so much crap. And he's very young. Heck, in the first two games, he's basically a child. In the last game, I would say late teens, perhaps? Or at least early teens. Takes on effing Malefor at that age. That's kind of insane. Oh, I hate that. Can I even begin to express how much I hate that? Oh no 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 no.
You're toast, Nork.
I'll mute and everything. Oh, sure, you can fight all the time now.
Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnore?
Gnasty Gnork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Oh, that's funny. That sheep just wouldn't go away, dude. My model's gonna be in the way of that, isn't it? Kinda, but you can see it as it goes up, so it's fine. Oh, that's so cute! There is another scene you can get, though I think you have to do 100%. I'm not sure. We'll find out, because there was that last place we didn't go into. That's adorable. Even Sparks is carrying a little block. Oh, that's great. I think you overcooked those, guys. Oh, I see. Spyro breathed fire on his face. Whoops. Oh, two guys are named Jeff. Nice. Like, that YouTube channel I watch about games, they have like 4 or 5 people, maybe 3, who all have the same name, so it gets really confusing trying to call out to each other. Yes! Rock out! So it's actually pretty easy to get through Spyro 3 team. Huh. It's actually pretty easy to get through Spyro the Dragon if you're not trying to 100% the effing thing. That takes a little while. Trust me, I know, I've done it. Oh, gosh, I'll probably never 100% this again though, that was just torment. You guys enacting a scene. But yeah, the first time I got this, I actually pre-ordered it, and the day it officially came out, I started playing it as soon as I woke up that day. And I spent the whole day 100%ing Spyro the Dragon. I had to look up so much stuff, and I was stuck for so long, so many times. I ran out of extra lives often, and that was the treetops level's fault. If you look up how to actually properly do that, you'll understand why I didn't want to do it. Heck, there's a lot of spots in this game where I said F it immediately when I looked at it. What's that, a broken plate? Maybe. It was like, as much as I do like playing this, it is very frustrating to actually play, and part of it is because of how the controls feel. Spyro doesn't turn when he's running. You have to really push it, like almost do it ahead of time for him to really turn, but even then it's still hard to control. And when he's gliding, that's really bad, because you would just lightly brush a wall and he'll face slam it. And fall straight down. Oops. Hey Zoe, they referenced Ripto's rage. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. It's like the gliding flight controls, like especially if you're in a speedway and you hit a wall, like lightly brush it and Spyro head slams it, that's really bad because there's either lava or fire beneath you, and that's instant you lose. Or you just fall on the ground. But either way, that takes away a lot of time from you, which is frustrating. Spyro, why'd you do that for, you little jerk? Spyro, boy, dude, why? He's painting on him. You're so rude. Oh, man. But yeah, with the control weirdness and overall game difficulty, it's not something I'll ever 100% again. I'll probably play through it like this more than once, a couple times, but I'm not gonna go crazy with it. These little photos are adorable. Is the end of his tail a brush? Oh, that's cool. Just like Amaterasu. But I don't really have any particular thoughts on this. I do think that for the control's sake, when Spyro's running, they should have made that not so finicky. And the flight thing, I don't know why someone thought it was a good idea to make him face slam an effing wall if he poked it even slightly. Spyro, what are you doing? you get in trouble. Either way, I really think that the controls were too finicky. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. Most people I've talked to who have played the Reignited trilogy say that the controls feel weird and they're finicky. At least it's better than being broken, though. Don't release a broken game, okay? Don't do that. Because that's just not good. I mean, when I was streaming last night, I was mostly listening to Gab Smolders play Dread out, and it'd been out for like, what, 2 or 3 years? And it had so many problems. The game crashed on her so many times and wouldn't load up correctly. And you don't want a game to do that. If you're gonna release a game and say that's good to go, make sure you fix everything. So I gotta tell you, I wouldn't have had her patience to beat the game. Yeah, I think Spyro and Sparks earned a little vacation. I don't really have any other particular comments for Spyro the Dragon, though. I'll play it, but I think Ripto's Rage is still my favorite Spyro game. At least in regards to sentimental value, because when it comes to New Beginning, Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon, I like them a lot better. Oh, Spyro! Don't do that! You know, he's gonna have a sugar rush that's insane later. But I do like the other Spyro games better. The combat is a lot more fun, because that's actual combat. But Spyro's Rage will always be my favorite game, because it was my first ever video game. It got me into gaming, and it got me to like Spyro. So it'll always have a special place in my heart, but I like New Beginning, and especially Dawn of the Dragon. Dawn of the Dragon's gotta be my favorite. I mean, for one thing, you can fly. Effing A, you can effing fly. Didn't like Eternal Night. I just didn't like how that was set up and designed. Still debating whether or not I'll get that again. Although, so far, it's not looking like it'll be easy for me to get those games. I'll have to try eBay. That seems like my best bet for finding things these days. I mean, I got my Switch off there. I just got my PS2 off there and Fatal Frame 1, which arrived before the PS2. I knew it was gonna happen too, because eBay sent me a notification email that it had been shipped already. It's like, that's gonna arrive before the console, isn't it? It did. Oh gosh. I can't test to see if the game is okay because I don't have the console. The game was supposed to arrive on the 19th. It's the 6th. Okay, it arrived on the 15th. Wait, yeah, 15th. No, yesterday was the 15th. Today's the 16th, so it arrived early. The console, I think, is gonna be the 19th or 20th somewhere. I'll probably check it every so often just to make sure, because I spent 200 buckaroos on that sucker. That better show up. When it comes to other Fatal Frames, they're gonna have to wait unless someone feels like buying them for me off my Throne account. I already have 5, and 4 is getting remastered next year, so I can get that on my computer. No one needs to buy that for me. I will get it on my own in due time when it comes out. But 2 and 3 are different. And unfortunately, I cannot find Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition effing anywhere. It's either in Japanese, which I can't understand, and from what my big brother tells me, modding a Wii is a nightmare. So while there are mods out there that will give an English text, I wouldn't be able to figure it out because he couldn't figure it out. And my brother's a tech genius. So if he couldn't do it, there's no effing way I can do it. And another thing with the Wii edition of 2, while I have found some of the games in English, they're not for US console. So I would have to have a Wii console that's for the UK or another location for the game to work. And I gotta tell you, I really don't want to have to get another Wii. No matter how much I want the game, I don't want to do that. So if you can ever find the game for sale somewhere, hopefully less than $200, seriously, if you can find it for even just $120, $130, just send it to me. You can private message me or just leave a comment on a YouTube video. I'll see it and I'll try to see if I can get it. But if you can find it right now, I won't be able to buy it. Because I don't have the money anymore. I don't even have the money in my savings, because I used that to get the PS2. There's still $70 in there. Or was it 60? It could have been more or less, I don't know. Either way, I couldn't afford $100 right now. Heck, my checking account only has $9, so there's literally no way I could get something that's $100. But if anyone can find Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition that's in English for a US Wii console, send me a link. And be aware, I will carefully check it to make sure it is for US console, because I gotta tell you, if I spent that much money on a game I couldn't even play because the consoles aren't compatible, it's like, I would scream, dude. That's just not cool. It's not funny as a prank. I don't have that kind of money. But hey, like I said, if you find it, send it to me. We'll see what happens when I have money. Which could take like 2 or 3 months. Unless I can get my jewelry thing going, but I have to have customers. You know, I should dedicate a video to that. Or do like a stream, but that requires me taking the VTube thing off because I can't use the webcam like that. Well, I could use my phone. No, the quality's not that great. It'd be better if I just used the webcam and such, and I can control it pretty easily. Yeah, maybe I should start tonight's stream that way. I mean, you guys are going to see this video for quite a long time. I'm going to have to edit it and everything. It's getting up to 30 minutes. There's a lot of credits on this. Dang. But sorry for going off on a tangent with Fatal Frame, it's just, I've been looking for weeks now, trying to find the Wii Edition of 2 in English for US, and I can't effing find it. At the very least, not in English. I've thought about learning Japanese before, and if I could learn it, I would be willing to do that, but then I would have English-speaking viewers who'd be like, what the F? And I don't know how well I'd be able to translate. If anything, I would just send you over to Gab Smolders, because she's played them several times. She's played them with... Heck, she did a marathon for when 5 was getting its remaster and came out. She played all of them with Japanese voices and English text, except for one, because it doesn't have that, a translation mod. And if she had done that, she would have had to translate everything, and while she could have, I don't think she would have wanted to, otherwise she would have done it. I do agree with her in a lot of instances where the Japanese voices sound better. But anyway, yeah, if you can find it, send it to me, see what happens. Oh man, we're just waiting for this text to be gone now. I don't want to skip it, because sometimes when you skip credits, you miss something. Because it skips the ending cutscene, too. Is that question-answer submissions? That's usually what Q&A means. Maybe something different in this case? It's a game company, after all. IT. Supervisor, technician, tools, gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna risk it. Can I skip this at all? Okay, I pushed triangle and it skipped the credits. Sorry, that was going on for a very long time. We still got one more thing to do. Heck, I think the credits took most of the time in the video there. Sheesh. So I think my only beef with the game is the controls. It's always been this kind of difficult, even when it was on the PS1 and PS2. So really, it's mostly the controls I have a problem with. It's better than it being broken.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
Okay, so we're not going in there after all. Because I am not 100%ing this again. Alright, I'll leave a link in the description for that level, as well as the ending scene, because I'm sorry, you can't pay me $1,000 to 100% this again. That's how much I would not do this. You can't pay me to do something I don't want to do. I'm sorry. You just cannot. So that being said, I do believe we're officially done with Spyro the Dragon. So, I will see you all in Spyro's Rage, my first ever video game, and I'm probably going to gush over it. So, I thank you all very much for coming in and watching. If you want to support the YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and share it. If you want to support the Twitch channel, which is linked, and I do stream more than I record, bless you, please follow and share it. I have a Discord channel that's linked. You can know when I'm uploading, streaming, and a variety of other things on there. I also have a Twitter. I let people know when I'm uploading or about to start streaming on there. I also have a Throne account. It's a safe site where you can send gifts to your streamers. I do have a wish list up. And there is a way you can send money to people, but do not do it on mine. It is not set up, and I'm not going to set it up, because it wants things from me I don't want it. I don't want to give it. I don't care how safe it is, I don't trust it. So if you want to support, just do the wish list, please. Alright, so that all said, I hope you had fun with this and you enjoyed it, because I know I did, despite the few agitating parts. I'll see you all in Ripto's Rage. Bye!